Viking Central, welcome in. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Let's talk some Vikings football. 2 wins in a row. Honestly, it feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I can't complain too much. Um, we're sitting at 6-8. The thing I can complain about is that we're not in the playoffs. No longer in the playoff race. The Bears of all teams knocked us out last week with their win against the Browns. But hey, it wasn't our year. We've been saying it for a long time. And unfortunately, it's something that we're used to, but at the same time, we are starving for a championship. I mean, we're starving for some playoff success. We haven't had playoff success here since when? We had our last playoff win 2019, pretty much almost 7 years ago, 6, 7 years ago. Did it to myself, 6, 7. But I have kids, so I know about the 6, 7 craze. Um, but we're just hungry for some winning. And we've won in the regular season a few times as Kevin O'Connell, but this is his 4th year as a head coach and no playoff wins yet to show for it. So we really need that success. As JJ McCarthy going to be our quarterback? Hey, it's something that I'm looking to be answered here in the foreseeable future. I mean, we're not going to get our answer in the next 3 weeks, even if he does play tremendous or if he plays really poorly. We're not going to have that answer at the end of the 2025 season. It's going to have to go into the 2026 season and just see what happens. And unfortunately, that's going to take some patience. And we're not always a fan of patience, especially when we've been patient for how long. I've been talking to like Vikings fans, like who've been fans since the 70s. I mean, they saw some Super Bowls in the 70s, but we haven't even been in a Super Bowl since then. So we're looking for some positivity, that winning culture. We thought Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi Adofo-Mensah were going to bring that to us. And we were pretty confident about it. We've had a 13-win season. We've had a 14-win season. And again, no playoff wins to show for it. So that's something that we're just itching to get back to. And unfortunately, this isn't the year to do it. But I did want to just come on here and talk a little bit about the Vikings shutting down Jonathan Grenard. I think that was announced on Monday. He's getting shoulder surgery, and then Josh Metellus as well, going to be shut down for the final 3 games of the season. That's going to give some young guys some much needed reps along the defense there. Dallas Turner has had a pretty solid season. I won't say he's had an incredible season, but you can see he's gotten a little bit better from his rookie year. And we can see some of those flash plays that are starting to develop. Now it's just that consistency. We talk about the same thing with JJ McCarthy. Yeah, we see a lot of good plays from you, but we need you to be that guy consistently, game in and game out, series in, series out. Just give us the consistency. Give us, that play that we know that you can do. That's why you're a first-round pick. That's why you're the 10th overall pick, JJ McCarthy. And Dallas Turner, were you the 17th overall pick? And we moved a lot of pieces to get you some draft capital. So, that investment's going to have to start paying off here shortly, especially in year 3 in 2026. But good run for Dallas Turner coming up. And also Jay Ward sounds like he's going to kind of take that spot from Josh Metellus here the final 3 games of the season as the safety back there. And, Jay Ward has some potential for sure. And excited to see what he can do in the defense. But it's all about the young guys right now. What can they do? And, people have been talking about it too. Like, we don't need to see these guys that we know, everything about. We want to see some rookies come in. We want to see some second-year players come in, even third-year players. Where's Ty Felton? Get him some gadget plays or a couple wide receiver screens in a game. A jet sweep. Just get him in there and let's see what he can do. Even Xavier Scott, Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason. You can pound them until they're broken, but Xavier Scott's got some fresh legs. Let's see what he has, and we've seen some potential from him. So, another guy's like Walter Rouse. He's been inactive. I feel pretty high on Walter Rouse yet, but Justin Schools back there. We know he is average to below average tackle. What does Walter Rouse have to lose? Started a couple games. I know you want to protect your quarterback back there, JJ McCarthy, who's had some injuries, but let's roll with some of these young guys and just see what they have. Shit, Dwight McGlothern, a UDFA from 2 years ago. Like, let's see what he has in that quarterback room. We know what we got in Byron Murphy. We know what we got Isaiah Rodgers. Fabian Moreau's been around the league. We know what we have. Throw him in there. See what he can do. If we lose at this point, so be it. JJ McCarthy, we want you to look good. And we think you can keep stacking these games, but we just want some of that young talent to kind of show out a little bit and see what we have. Even Miles Price, give him some offensive touches. I mean, why not? We can see what he can do in the return game. He's got to hold on to the football better, but at the same time, like, you know, he's got some game to him a little bit, and we've seen that before. But I really do want to see Ty Felton. He's a third-round pick. Let's see what he's got. Throw him out there for a handful of plays. What's there to lose? Tyrion Ingram Dawkins. I know he's played along the defensive line a little bit, but Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, 2 seasoned veterans. Yes, throw Tyrion in there. Throw Levi Drake Rodriguez, and they've been in there. But hey, just give them some heavier snaps and see what they can do, and kind of just go from there. But other than that, I mean, we don't have a ton of young talent around. But I think this time right now is to just start to develop some of that talent that we do have and see what we can do, especially, excuse me, especially JJ McCarthy and Dallas Turner, your 2 first-round picks from 2024. We want to see continuous growth from them these final 3 weeks, and I think we can see that, and I think that's the most important thing right now is just to get them to show some consistency. And like Kevin O'Connell kind of says, just stack some games, see what you can do, and kind of just go from there. All right, that's my little rant. I want to see some young talent, and I want to see some winning. Let's finish the year 9-8. What's there to lose? Let's do it. Let's go.